Okay, so we started adding some bits to the tube container cleaning station. Got a bin underneath as well. Thank you very much to Jake for doing the labels, and there will be a few more bits added to this, but that's a good start to be able to make sure things are being cleaned and kept neat and tidy in the container.
On the catboard there's a blade over here which cuts the card, and now you can see which way the blade is facing. But when it breaks, sometimes I'm not 100% sure which way the blade should be. Now the catboard has a clear instructions which way the blade should face. And also, to avoid losing an Allen key or changing the blade, I've drilled a hole in an Allen key and put a clip on it, and I've put the keys on there. So now my Allen key sits here and is clipped in to the keys at the same time.
Okay, so the safety glasses have been put inside the machine where you need to use them, along with the label as well. They were previously on the tool wall, but again that made no sort of sense because you didn't know what machine it was used for or operating, but now you do. Thank you very much.
My tape trolley over here, quite often as it is on wheels I need to move it certain places where I need it the most, and pulling it like this is not really good. So I could attach this handle to the bottom to reduce the struggle. While I'm at it, I'm gonna give it a good wash. So now with Ryan's help, I have got a handle on the bottom, which will make it a lot easier to move around with an actual handle. I have got turkey feeders over here which get packed with instructions. So the assembly instructions are here in a folder, but I have only got 2 left and no Kanban. Now when I have only 3 instructions left, I will reach a Kanban here, which will go to the office, and they will supply me with another 10 to keep the stock always in my folder.
So when I'm putting the paperwork away in the mornings, this is one of my bugbears, where paper has kind of fallen through this little gap here, ends up snagged on here. Sometimes the whole corner will come out like that, and I just don't want to have to keep adjusting it and taking sheets out and putting it back in, so I want to find a way to improve this. So my idea was this. What I've done is I've put a little laminating pouch on the front there, so now when you slot it in, it can't fall in that gap physically because there's a bit of paper there. I'm not going to roll this out to all of them just yet because I want to see if it works in practice, but for now it's a nice little improvement.
At the moment we have no set way of carrying things over for a shoot to different areas, so I've got a Tesco bag full of books, and down in one of these crates I have the actual products I'm going to be photographing, doing a video of. That means doing multiple trips and looking quite sloppy by walking outside with a Tesco bag, so I'm going to find a solution. What I've done is I've just grabbed one of these purple crates and labelled it up with what it is and where it should be taken back, so it's kind of like a factory. Now I can fit all the props and anything I'm filming with in it to save wasted motion and prevent things from getting damaged.
I've 3D printed a few more of these collars for chairs, so it'll stop the chairs from falling down. So now 4 out of 5 chairs in the office have them, so it's just Alice's chair that needs one. To move images of Tasker from Trello, it's been a case of just saving them and uploading them. What I did instead is I made some scripts that downloaded every single photo from Trello. So it downloaded a grand total of over 4,000 pictures, all in one go. So now we have a copy of every Trello photo on here, which can just be copied and pasted onto Tasker.
My improvements of the day, Hamish put together this platform to do the wall hanging arm mounts, but just on top of the platform on the table still feels a bit low, hurts my neck when I lean down. So what I've done is I've just raised it. These feet are on pins so it plugs into the holes in the table, so it's nice and sturdy, nice and secure, and makes my life a bit easier. Thank you very much. Noticed the other day that the Kanban for the stove feet was out of date. It's an old design, so Jake very kindly just made this up, so now everything's up to date, stops confusion. Thank you very much.
Right, so for today's improvement I've come over to Fremola and I've seen that there's some gloves underneath my jig for the sleepers and free tiers. So I'm just gonna move them onto where they should be in the gloves. And as they're not my gloves, I'll speak to Ryan when he gets back to see if he still uses them, and if he doesn't, I'll remove that glove in as I don't use it and keep the area nice and tidy. So thank you everyone. Today's improvement, I noticed that the pallet trolley Stanley was a bit blunt. It's been a bit blunt recently, so I just thought I'd change it for a fresh new blade. So it's nice and new, will cut through all the boxes a lot easier. It's just a nice tidy little improvement, so thank you everyone.
The tape at the top of the extractor keeps splitting, so I've just tried replacing it instead with duct tape. It's a temporary fix, but hopefully it will last a little bit longer. I also noticed that the bolts around the side of the extractor were all coming loose, so I just made my way around and tightened them all up. Thanks very much.
Great job everyone, thank you very much.